Hey y'all, Jay Nice on the mic. So I wanted to give my thoughts on what is going on right now with the Ellen show. So as I'm sure most of you have heard, the Ellen show is under fire because former and maybe current employees have claimed that Ellen is racially discriminatory. Y'all, I cannot talk today. Racially discriminatory, and there's also claims that she is. Former people who've been on the show have said that she is not a nice person. I know that Nikki Tutorial. I don't watch her on YouTube, but I'm familiar with her. But she went on the Ellen show and shared her experiences. And I just wanted to give my feedback super quickly because I've been seeing stuff on Instagram that's irking me a little bit. And if y'all want to connect with me on Instagram, the link is below, and you should see my Instagram across the screen. But so, I saw yesterday or today that Kevin Hart and Tyrese spoke out in support of Ellen and basically said, we got your back. We never experienced any sort of racism or issues when we were on the Ellen show, and just basically they spoke out in support of her. One thing that really, 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 really irks me, and we saw this exact same thing with Terry Crews last year, or earlier this year, rather, when Gabrielle Union shared her experiences with racial discrimination when she was on the show America's Got Talent, I believe, or when she was on that show, and basically they did not renew her contract, and many suspected it was because she's been very outspoken about the racial discrimination she has experienced. And then they go and interview Terry Crews, and he goes, well, I never experienced racial discrimination when I was on the show. And, that just irks me. First of all, I think it's important to remember that just because you have not experienced something doesn't devalue or demean or invalidate somebody else's experience. Imagine that something has happened to you. Let's say there is some sort of misconduct. Someone has inappropriately hurt you or touched you in any sort of way, and you share your experiences, and then people come out and say, well, that never happened to me. So, like, who cares that you had all of these positive experiences with this person? It's not about you. The fact of the matter is, number one, why it irks me that Kevin Hart and Tyrese made these statements is because y'all are celebrities. Like, Ellen is not going to mistreat a celebrity. Y'all are basically her peers. But y'all don't know, you don't know what it's like to work on her set or to be an employee working for her. A one-time experience is not going to often show you people's true colors. When you interact with people, especially other celebrities, people are on their best behavior. People don't want bad press. They want to be liked, so they're going to be nice. Ellen has a huge platform, and being on the Ellen show will get you publicity, will get you clout, so people are going to be nice. But it's frustrating to me, and I really wish that they would just be quiet and keep their mouths closed, because I think that by coming out and speaking out and saying, well, I stand in solidarity with Ellen, I think that this is just another example of the lack of solidarity that we have within the Black community. When someone is speaking out about their experiences, I think that the most asinine thing in the world is when someone speaks out about an experience and us as Black people invalidating their experiences. If you come and tell me you've experienced or been mistreated by somebody, I'm not going to turn around and say, and I think it's completely wrong and misguided to turn around and say, well, I never experienced that. Just because you personally did not experience something doesn't mean a person can't be racist, doesn't mean a person can't be sexist, doesn't mean a person is not discriminatory or has bias toward a particular group just because they were nice to you for the 10 minutes that you were on their show. I just had to get that off my chest. If anyone from the Ellen show is watching this, call me, y'all, because as y'all know, that is like my thing. I have worked with a number of different companies, and I'm currently working with a number of different companies to help them, give them guidance around how to create environments where people feel a sense of equity and inclusion. And the number one thing that I would tell corporate leaders is listen to your employees and listen to your Black women. When one person has a bad experience and is sharing a bad experience, just because 10 other people did not experience that does not invalidate their experiences. So listen to your Black employees. Call up and holla at your girl. But I just wanted to hop on and give my thoughts about that really quickly because it irked me. But last but not least, I wanted to share a book that I came out with. If you are looking to help your organization create more equity and inclusion, check out my book, Dirty Diversity. It is available on Amazon in multiple forms. It's available as an ebook, as a physical book, which you see here, and it's also available on Audible. So a link to get the book if you're interested in learning more is below in the description box. And so that's where I'm going to leave this video off. This is a shorter one, but y'all will see some back-to-back videos from me because I was just fired up today. But without further ado, I will end this video and I will see y'all in the very next video.